you? Welcome to Crafting with Chaos. I'm your host. My name is Lauren, and we have a couple of guests on here already. I've got baby girl here. Hi. I feel like one of my cameras is not right. Here's Princess Ivy. Who's a good Princess Ivy girl? Princess Ivy girl. Okay. So, we have Princess Ivy on the chair. She's very wiggly. We got Prince Buddy chilling on the floor because he just likes to be a floor puppy. Hi, baby boo. Alright, so we're jumping in. Once I figure what the heck I'm doing here. Yeah. So, the caption in the video is, yeah, I found it today. I really do have ADHD. Surprise? I don't know. Yes and no. It's like one of these, yeah, I've always known I got something. Now there's like finally a name. It's like, oh, there's a name to it. So, what I will do, time shall tell. Anyways, so with that in mind, I'm just getting a couple of things moved along here because I didn't fully prepare because I got distracted between the kids, the puppy kids and everything. So, just getting this set up. I love this thing. This is great. I'm going to use it more often. I just haven't figured out how I'm going to stick into it yet. And I hope in the right group. I certainly hope so. If not, oh well. Hi. So here's my nails. So, in case you ever wondering what I do with my nails. So the voting was the purple. Now the Fabulous is my middle name kind of came in. Someone wanted the green ocean. So I did a little bit of the other just to kind of make it unique, you know. Alrighty. So with that, we're jumping into the Paper Pumpkin kit again. What's it called? Lakeside Retreat. I don't even know the name of it. Because, hey, why not? Let's just jump into it one more time. And it also gives me a chance to actually use up the pieces in the kit, too. So, feel free to get a cup of tea or a drink or whatever. I've got my tea here because I was kind of feeling kind of down and somewhat stressed, kind of, sort of, with life stuff. So, I have my tea. Can't see what the heck it is, but it's it's English breakfast-like. This one, I'd have to look up what it is. I don't remember the name of it. I don't remember the brand of it. But I bought it a couple years ago at a tea fair that was in our area. And you know what? This last weekend was again at tea fair and I missed it. But I got lots of tea here anyway, so I'm kind of good for the tea. But I could always use more. Alright, so I'm just going to get myself situated here. I'm going to use my very messy dancy grid paper. That looks absolutely horrible. But I like it that way. Alright. So I'm just going to make more of these cards for the heck of it. We'll see how far we get into the video tonight. I'm not sure myself. I'm just trying to get stuff situated to where it needs to be. Actually, I'll just pull everything out, and then we'll just kind of build from there. An update on the ink spot. Stampin' Up! Is sending me a new one. I just haven't received it yet. It will come when it comes. Alright, so I'm just going to recreate the first card again. One of them as a Father's Day. The other one not so Father's Day. So here we go. And I'm trying to remember which square is it. I think it's the first one. So I'm just going to dive in. Do some crafting, friends. And see what trouble we get into. Because, hey, at least I am. I'm born to play, built for mischief. I love that phrase. I really do. Alright, let's get my materials situated. I haven't crafted in a little bit. I did some die cuts yesterday morning. So as creative as I got. Hey Elaine, how are you? Good to see you. I know this is very messy, but I like it. Okay. So, come on. My brain's a little wonky. It's like I don't know what I'm doing. Alrighty. So I'm just gonna do some stamping. I'm gonna do one as a Father's Day, the other one as a birthday, and I think that'll be really cool. Hey Kim, how are you? Alright, so based on the paper pumpkin kit, I think it was the smaller one, so I'm just gonna roll with it. Now let's see if this ink pad... Oops. Shoot. Might not want to do that. Drop it on your paper, make a mess. Okay, that piece will have a nice little surprise to it. Alright. I just wanted to see if it's going to fall apart again. And it did. Oh well. But the good news is, with the paper pumpkin kits, they actually give you a little extra. So, it's okay if that one's got like a little bit of a defect. So, I like to stamp these before I yank them out of the packaging. Oh no! Sorry to hear that Marilyn's been sick. Yeah, there's something starting to go around. Even at work, a couple people have been kind of coughing or something. But they got other stuff going on too. So, I just keep my distance. You know what? I don't need to catch anything right now. Alright, so I progressed to that. Now, like I said, one's going to be a Father's Day. The other one's going to be a birthday. Because this would still make a great birthday card. So I'm just swapping my stamp. I was about to tip it over. I'm like, yeah, this pad is defective. So exciting times in the world of Stampin' Up! Tomorrow is the big new catalog launch. I have decided I am going to order the batch of catalogs. So I posted earlier, so if anybody wants one, canned only, okay? Because Evelyn, I love you. But I can't. I mean, I could send you a catalog, but it's not going to do you any good. So, definitely, people in Canada, if you're interested in one, if you're closer to me, even better. But yeah, I'm gonna get them, and it starts tomorrow. As well, tomorrow is a pretty good join promo, if people are looking to join. But I get that's not always anybody's angle. It's a decision to join. And usually, most people do the kit snapping thing. Which is totally cool. Which is awesome. I'm so pro that. Because starting tomorrow, the kit snapping is... Those who join during the month of May 5th to the 31st, can get the new ink color pads. The new ink color ink pads. Let me get my phrasing right. The new colors in the new magnetic thingies, cases. Again, I'm at a loss for words. And that's pretty cool, actually. So that is a good promotion. Alright, so one of these is You Are an Inspiration. And I'm going to do... One of them is You Are an Inspiration. The other one is Older, Wiser, Better. Just to kind of keep some consistency here. So yeah, if people are looking to kidnap, or you want to come over to the side of being a demo, we're here. We're rocking it. Feel free to check out the promotion. Feel free to ask any questions. If not, it's all good. Would I like it if I had people under me? Yes. Working on it. But sometimes it's just life is life, and kind of learning as I go what I'm doing. I do admit, this direct sales thingy, this business I've been doing for a couple of years, if you call it a business, some do, some don't. It's flip-flopping in my head. It's been very interesting. I've learned a lot, actually. And it's taught me things that I normally wouldn't learn. That school didn't really teach me. Work didn't really teach me. It does have certain set of skills that does help round out a person. So Evelyn's saying, sister wants to join. I keep telling her it wouldn't benefit you. She is pouting. So sister is Evelyn's lovely cat. That's actually funny. Yeah, Evelyn, I wish you could join. I really wish you could. We've tried. You can always try again, but I don't know. Different countries. There's so many different rules. Yeah, I know, Evelyn. It's all this stuff. Alright, so we got the phrasing stamped. I still have to decorate the card base. We're working on it. Because this has 5 stampings per card on this version. So quite a bit to get going here. So let me grab the card base, which is this beautiful card base, which I love. I love it. I haven't cut it up. I'm being really good about it. Alright, let me get another sip of tea. Thanks, sister. Paw prints and nose prints. That's actually pretty cute. So, as the caption of the video kind of mentions about ADHD, this is something that's new and not new to me. I've always felt there's been something a little off about me, but this time around it's like, hey, there's actually a name for it now. And it's become front and center due to other issues I'm going through. So, finally made that step forward to be like, okay, what is this? Because it's bugging me, you know, and I gotta do something about it. So here we are. And the reason for the tea is I've heard from others who have ADHD that coffee is a really great stimulant to try to get through. So here's the thing, I don't drink coffee. So I'm drinking more tea, and I know black tea at this time of night may not be a good idea, but it might just kind of help relax me a little bit. I can actually try to sleep, because last night I could not sleep very well. I was up too late. I was playing a game. That's where tonight is like, no, I'm not playing the game tonight. I got my video to do, and here we are. Alright, now then the next is the birdies in the sky in the stamping. So really, this is the same cards I did last week. It was just, I was meaning to do this over the weekend, but I didn't get around to it. For just finish these card designs. That way I can just jump on to the next project, which is this month's card class. And I'm still kind of in my head about it. And I will get out of my head about it soon. But I will get there. Because I've been trying to, more often now than before, is these paper pumpkin kits. I love them. They're great for, I need some cards. Here we go. Done. You know, make them instructions done. Go, get good to go. And I have boxes and boxes of these kits that I haven't finished over the last 7 years. Yeah. I had to think for a moment. How many years has it been? 7 years. There's only like twice maybe I've ever skipped a month. And I'm not saying I have all of them anymore. But I have so much of them. And I'm like, I need to do something about these kits. I need to use them. So I've been kicking my butt to each month use some of the kits. Try to help deplete the collection a little bit, because why not? They're great products. Alright. I'm just gathering the materials I need for this round. And even our kits collection on the website is actually pretty good too. Although they're not something I buy as much, to be honest. They're not my always go-to. But because I get the paper pumpkin kit each month, that works for me. And I get a stamp set. I get ink to try, even if it's defective. Hope you all like my nails. I kind of messed them up last night, but I'm like, it's okay. Ooh. I'm just seeing what die cuts I need for this round. Hey Donna, how are ya? Thanks for watching, everyone. Yeah. So I'm just popping out the pieces for 2 of these cards. I really like this kit. It's really nice. Next month is nice too. I know I posted what it is. After a while, the names get all jumbled. So if someone tells me the name of the kit, I'm like, I don't know which kit it is, but that's okay. And yeah, tomorrow's new catalog launch. The words. The benefit of being a demonstrator is we get to see ahead of time. So, for example, it's here. I gotta be very careful of how I do this right now, so I'll get in trouble if I do it wrong. So, for example, ta-da, there's a new catalog. The advantage of a demo is I can open this, but I can't open this on video. So it's like I can only show you the cover, which is really annoying. Anyway, that's okay. Oh, one of the dogs is stinky. I got 2 dogs in here. Anyway, I don't know which one it is. So, but yeah, that's the advantage of demo is we get to pre-order ahead, check out the new stuff. As for the pre-order, I don't usually pre-order, so I usually kind of wait till things are going, and then it depends on what I'm buying. Also, the advantage of with a new collection coming out, a lot of the stuff in the current realm will go to last chance clearance. So me, I'm a clearance shopper, so that's kind of more my angle, is shopping for the clearance items. So I'm just gonna move my piece of paper aside, work on all these pieces. So probably next couple days, probably even tomorrow, the clearance rack will be updated. So if people are into that, go ahead, have fun shopping. There's probably gonna be some goodies in there. What's going in the clearance rack, I'm sure I could figure it out. I just have not looked. Because there's so much information day in, day out of this and that and everything else that I'm like, you know what? I'm just trying to keep myself afloat here on all the updates. So, but if you have any questions, give me a shout, guys. That's partly what I'm here for. Sorry, I'm off camera. Tab it. Because I used to be over here, like way over on, you guys can't even see me, over on the other side. Now I'm here, and I keep forgetting when I moved the whole camera arm and everything, my view changes for what I have for my desk. So it's like I'm always forgetting. I'm always like way down here, and I gotta be here. Anyway. Okay, so I'm gluing some of these together. Yeah, my headache's kicking me pretty good right now. That's okay. So what's nice about your pumpkin kit is the card bases are scored. So just need to finish it up. Let's use the fancy new thingamabob here. I do admit, they did a really good, impressive showing in the place. But you know what? It doesn't work as good as the official blown folder, to be honest. Still makes a good paperweight. Yeah, this is so much better. Alrighty, I got those pieces glued in. Alright, the stripey thing, the plaid, goes on with dimensionals. I had my dimensionals. And I've lost them already. Oh, I see them now. There they are. Alright, and then the advantage of when the dimensionals are down to its border, you can still cut the border. They're super useful. And that's what I do. I don't even know how many pieces I need. I didn't count. And what's nice is you can cut them to like any size you want when you get your dimensionals down to its border. Which can be indeed useful. And ideally, they placed this on a little more of the right-hand side. Which I'll probably still do the same. Just pulling the white caps off the dimensionals. And then just stick it on. You always play around with where you want to put it. I gotta come in a little closer so I can see here. You always play around with the positioning. Sometimes I'll do exactly what the instructions tell me. Other times I'm like, you know what? I don't want to cover that canoe. I want it somewhere else. So because I'm building 2 cards at the same time, we're going to do the same thing with the second one. So Mother's Day is upon us. It's very, very soon. I don't know if my dogs are getting me anything for Mother's Day. For my mom, I'll show you what my card is for her. It's actually one of the cards from the Paper Pumpkin kit that had Mother's Day themed, and it just works. And that's what's great about Paper Pumpkin is it takes the guesswork out of, like, okay, I got a Mother's Day card I need to do, or birthday or whatever. I don't know what to do. I'm not sure what I'm going to design. Sometimes these just really help a busy life or an ADHD brain or whatever. Yeah, I'm kind of hyper about hey, I really do have that, so it's a learning thing. That one's on crooked, but that's okay. Yeah, it's fine. Alright. Next steps. Not even paying attention to my own instructions. Okay. Is the sign. So the sign gets half seal, half dimensionals. So when you flip over, the adhesive goes on the left side when it's flipped over. Dimensionals, which are here somewhere, goes on the right side. Yeah, I agree, Evelyn. I finally have a answer to the puzzle that I've been dealing with for way, way too long. And like the more that we've been exploring it, the more we're seeing it is in my family. There's a certain person in my family who they're not aware of it themselves, but looking at now, I'm able to take a step back and look around. I'm like, yeah, it is there. It is very much there that that person has signs of it, so that's pretty. So yes, definitely it's progress in the right direction. And hopefully things will be on the up and up. So finally, I had a busy day with phone calls with doctors and stuff. I had that scheduled for the evening with my GP doctor, and one of my referrals. Got a phone call on that today, and then phone chase or phone tag or whatever. And then they called, and I got the intake in right away. I'm like, oh sweet. So next steps for that one is months to a year. It is what it is, but that's okay. So then there we go. Alright, we also gotta put on the "you are an inspiration" phrase, or the "older, better, wiser." Okay, let's keep this consistent. The older, better, wiser is gonna go with the Father's Day, the male birthday. Okay, and again, it's split between adhesive and dimensionals again, which is kind of interesting. How they did a lot of split versions in this theme. Alright, there we go. Yeah, it was funny. I went to work today and only like one person noticed my nails. It was my boss. Oh, that's on crooked. That's on really, really crooked. Let me fix that. Come on. I really like the purple nail polish that came up. Okay, it's a little better. It's not as straight, but it's a little better. Alright, let's do the other one. The Father's Day themed. I just gotta flip it around so I can get the adhesive on there. It's just easier the way my hands work. Yeah, who's ready for bed? I am. Tomorrow's our team meeting, which I don't usually attend them live anymore. It's just can't be bothered these days. But they record them, so I'll usually catch the replay at some point. because it does have its wealth of information on what's going on with the team. We talk about, or I guess they talk, not we, not me anymore, but they talk about the updates and what's going on in the Stampin' World and all that fun stuff. So Fishy Fish gets dimensionals on the one side. But I'm going to use adhesive too. But with tomorrow being such a big day with new catalog, new updates, the join promo, lots of stuff going on, it can be overwhelming. Oh yeah, and then a demonstrator only event, that's not crooked, is registration for that starts tomorrow, and I will be registering for it, and that's where I get some ideas from. They call it Creativity Now. They feature some upcoming products coming in the fall, and they show off some cool stuff for the demos, so looking forward to checking that out. And I attend it every year. In the past, I've gotten some really great projects from it. Like a little gift bag box thing that I still have the instructions somewhere. And every couple years, kind of, sort of, every so often I'll pull it out again and I accidentally reverse the fishy and use the gift bag boxing concept to make some cool stuffs. All right, so lastly is the bling for these cards. I gotta figure out where I put it because I kind of threw everything on the table. Hope you like these cards. They are very nice. So according to this, 3 of these and 2 of those, because they are different sizes. By the way, here is the nails. So very purpley, depending on how the lighting. And yes, these 2 are different color on purpose. Alrighty. Just gonna get some of this going. I might have messed up some of the positioning on this, but that's okay. Just getting the rocks on. Oh, the rainbow glitter, yeah. This is the Fabulous is my middle name, and that's the green ocean. How they came, and then of course the purple. Hey, I love my purple. So, not sure what color I'll do next week. I'll probably put another vote up again. Probably the same colors, just to kind of see how the responses come through. And then we'll kind of go from there. So there is that card done with the little rocky bling. So let's do the same for the happy birthday to somebody. Yeah, just getting the last of the shiny stuff on here. And there we go. These are done. So with that, the question is, do I continue or call it a night? That's a good question. I think for this time around, I am going to call it a night because, yeah, I got a bit of a headache. I got to do some time to myself and just relax. Finish my tea, of course. So, tea time. As I choke on it. Good one, kitty. Okay. So, there we go. Yeah. I came up a little harder than I thought. Anyways. So here is all 3 of these. So pretty much I've got my Father's Day card. I have 2 dads. And I've got a birthday card for if I so choose to use one. And then these were the other cards from the kit that I just haven't really crafted with too much. So this one's really cute. And then this one's also adorable with the bicycle. So lastly, I did mention I was going to show you all my Mother's Day card. Why not? This is my Mother's Day card. This is from the previous Paper Pumpkin kit, I believe it was. The Fluttering Garden. And that's the Mother's Day card. Blank inside. I haven't filled it out yet. But there we go. So yes, with that, everyone, I'm going to say goodnight. Have fun. You're my crafter kitties, whether you like it or not. And you know what? Enjoy what you're doing, whatever it is that you are doing, whether it's crafts or some other hobby, sport, whatever's. Enjoy. Because you know what? I think everyone in some way or another, we are born to play in some capacity. And then we're built for mischief, because that's what we are. Well, thanks, Evelyn, and thanks, Elaine, and everyone else. So, because that's the thing, the art of play helps us feel alive and really embrace who we are. So, alright. We'll see you next week. Any questions, give me a shout. Bye for now.